Hi everyone, it's Matthew from Matthew North Music here. Now this is a very quick video. Now this PC I've had for a little while now. It's a OPUS PCII personal computer. Now this is an XT class PC, but it actually uses a V2 chip rather than an 8088. But otherwise it's a PC clone. Now this computer's in immaculate condition. Inside it's like it was brand new. It's probably the nicest looking PC that I've ever had, to be honest. It's absolutely stunning, but it's got an issue. Now I've got some discs with it, and you know, we've even got the original boot disc, and this is, you know, again, this is in absolutely immaculate condition. Now I'm going to switch it on and we're going to boot it up, and I'm going to show you something because it's doing something weird. Now I've got one of those compact flash to XT adapter cards which I bought on eBay, and I was able to install it, and using a different floppy disk rather than the 3.5 inch, I plugged in a 5 1/4 that had DOS 622 on it, and I was able to install DOS onto the compact flash card. That all worked fine. I formatted it and I installed it, and that was all good. Now first I'm just going to show you this thing booting off a floppy. Just got to keep tapping the A, and it's booting off the floppy. And this floppy is actually DOS 3.2, but as you can see, I tap in there and, like, you know, dir, and yeah, everything's on there as it should be. I'm going to take the disk out now because I'm going to boot off the compact flash card. Now it's a different version of DOS, but this same thing happens regardless of operating system. I'll show you why in a minute. If I go, I think it's Alt break, Control break. I'll just turn it off and on again. Probably just as easy. And what happens is it'll go through its power on self test. It's annoyingly, you can't seem to turn this off because it does take a bit of while checking all its RAM. I mean, it's got quite a lot of RAM in this machine. I think it's got 640. It might even be a meg. I'm not too sure, but it's certainly at least 640 inside it. So you know, it's got plenty of storage. But as I said, you know, everything works on it. The drives work. It's got a serial port. I have got a parallel card for it as well, which I bought extra, which I've recently popped in. And so now we're going to boot off the compact flash card, and it says they're booting, starting MS-DOS. That's fine. Comes up with the date, and this is the problem. You can't input anything. Nothing will go in. And I have no idea why. Now, if I boot off a DOS 6.2 floppy disk, and I can then access the card, and it just appears as a drive, you can go in there, copy files, etc. All of that works fine. It's just when you do the boot off the compact flash card that the keyboard's not working, and I just can't work out why. There's obviously some kind of conflict, but if it's a hardware conflict, then why would the keyboard work when booting off a floppy disk, but it won't work when it's booting off the compact flash card? My only thought is, do you need a specific extra bit of software keyboard driver for DOS? I've never heard of that ever, but it's just a thought. But anyway, if anybody can shed some light on this, I would be eternally grateful, because everything else about this computer is perfect, and I want to do a proper video just showing over the machine and how it was used and stuff. And I've done an unboxing video on it. I've got some modifications I want to make to it, but I can't do anything unless I can really boot off a compact flash card and get the keyboard to work. So if any of you have got any idea what the problem could be, I'd be really grateful if you could get in touch. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.